Okay, good morning. My name is Dylan. So now I want to teach you on the road. So we will start over here. Okay. So when the time you come into the car, you need to do the RSM. After you finish your RSM, then only you will start on the road. So the JBJ will sit beside you. They will evaluate your point. Okay. So after you finish your RSM, the JBJ will let you know which road you go, either Jalan 1, 2 or 3, but he never tell you how to go. He just tell you which road you go. Okay, so you have to do by your own. Okay, so after finish, then you say Jalan. Let's say now we start for Jalan 1. So we start is one thing. The first thing you do is signal. Signal is very important. If your car move without the signal, you fail. Okay, so that's why you have to put your signal before you move. After the signal, you press the brake, put your gear to D, handbrake down, then you check for the mirror. Check for the mirror, and then you turn your head at the side and check the blind spot. Okay, signal not means that you need to cut the lane to the right side. If your front don't have car blocking you, you just go straight. If I have the car block, then only you cut to the right. So from this lane, we need to cut out. Check no car, then we start. Okay, so normally outside of the road, they have two lanes. Left lane is slow lane, right lane is a fast lane. So most of the time you drive in the slow lane. Okay, but sometimes we need to cut to the right lane because we might need to do a U-turn or turn right. Okay, so until around this point, you need to cut a bit right side because on the left side is a parking lot. And then you put your signal, and then we go to the gate. Before the gate, we need to stop. We must stop. We must stop before the gate, and then turn your gear to N, neutral, and pull your handbrake. In your heart, count 1, 2, 3, then we go. We move forward a bit, and then slow down, and then check left and right. Make sure no car, then we cut out. We just go out and keep the lane. If you have car, then you have to give away lah, give and take lah. Okay, until this point, signal left. At this point also the same thing, you need to stop. You need to make a stop. Okay, and then free gear N and handbrake up. And handbrake up. And in your hard count 1, 2, 3, then go ahead. Remember, never ever stop at the yellow box. Never ever. If you feel cannot stop, then you have to wait before the yellow box. Okay, after turn out, hit on the left lane, but have to change your signal to the right and stop before the white line. Stop because red line, and then put your gear to N, neutral, and pull your handbrake and wait. Remember, your brake still keep on pressing because sometimes the car, other's car, the handbrake is not, the strength is loose. So if you lose your brake, the car will fall back. You need to press your brake hard, although you already pull up your handbrake. Okay, and here also need to have a signal right because we need to go straight because this lane is turning left. So we need to tell others people that others car that we are not turning left. So we need to put the signal right. So when time is your turn, then move forward. So it's almost ready, then I will put in the gear and let go my handbrake, and then just wait for the traffic light. So green, then we go ahead. After you go half of the traffic light, you turn off the signal and go straight. At this point, they have a bump, so you need to slow down. Touch a big brake and slow down left lane. In front is a traffic light. We need to turn left. Okay, remember one formula. Before the junction, you're on the left lane. After the junction, you must keep back to the left lane. If before the junction is on right lane, after the junction must be on the right lane. Bear in mind, left in, left out, right in, right out. Signal, and then you check the traffic lights. It's green light, then you turn and keep to the left lane and straight the car. Now in front is a roundabout. At the roundabout, normally we won't say turn left or turn right. We put it in the clock, the direction of the clock. We will turn to 3 o'clock. So we need to put signal right. And then from the roundabout, before the roundabout, I'm in the left lane. I need to go out also in the left lane. So in the roundabout, you must slow down and make sure no car inside the roundabout turning. Then I can slow in. And here we need to put signal left and go out. Enter the roundabout, we need to put signal right. Come out from the roundabout, we need to put signal left. Okay, so from here we were facing 3 traffic lights. First, second, third. Number third traffic light, we need to make a U-turn and come back to the school. The third traffic light is the further point for Jalan 1. Okay, so same thing as I said, at the traffic light, stop and handbrake up and wait. Try not to stop too close to the front car. Okay, so green, then we go. At this point, we still keep on the left lane. Now we're going up the slope. When we go down the slope, we need to cut to the right lane. Okay, so at the top of the hill, the slope here, I will put the signal. Around here, I will put the signal right and check. Remember, check your side mirror. Don't 100% focus on the side mirror. You have to check and then focus on front also. Okay, make sure no car, then we cut to the right lane and then off the signal and maintain straight. Bear in mind, never ever 100% focus on the side mirror. You just check and then focus front. Wait until the car over, then only check again. If not, you will lose control. At this point also, we slow down and then we need to go straight. After the traffic light, we need to put the signal right and make a U-turn. For the U-turn, after the U-turn, you need to keep on the left lane. Okay, so the formula for the U-turn is different with the junction. As I said, left in, left out, right in, right out. For the U-turn part, because U-turn only have 1 lane for U-turn. After U-turn, you have 2 lanes to choose, either left or right. So the time you straight away go to the left lane, go back to your slow lane. Signal right and wait. So means that from here, after make a U-turn, you straight away keep to the left lane. This junction you have to be careful is because of the lane from the right side is from Mount Kiara and Solaris. The side of car turning left is non-stop because they're having a yellow sign. Yellows mean that no car they can straight away turn. So when the time you make a U-turn, you have to be careful. Okay, so check on the traffic lights. So if green light, we still can make a turn. Slow, don't press any petrol. Make it fast, otherwise you will make lost control. Keep to the left lane and go straight. This is the further point, and now we're heading back to the office, the school. So if you face the red light, then we have to stop. After this traffic light, on the left side they have a school. So at the school area, your speed limit is 30. You don't go farther than 30. If you go further than 30, you will fail. So that's why you have to take care. So you see the signboard, and then you see the speed limit 30. So from now, I did not drive at 30 because normal is, if you drive 30 is very slow. But for exam, you must go for 30. Is until this point, the small road cutting out here. Okay, at this point you have to all the way driving 30. After here, you can drive as normal, but you also cannot press too much petrol because here is going down the slope. And then back to the first traffic light as just now we started. So this is at the right side is considered the last traffic light. After this, the front is the roundabout. At the roundabout, follow back the terms as I said, left in, left out. And all the junction you must put the signal. Without the signal, you will fail. And then also same thing, if you make a wrong road after turning from the left lane to the right lane, then you straight away will fail. So slow down. Same thing, you will make sure no car from the roundabout turning. So safe, then slow in and then turn to the left lane. After this, signal right and check. No car, then I cut to the right lane. Also signal and then heading back to the traffic light and turn right. At this time, we are on the right lane. So when I enter the roundabout, the traffic light is on the right lane, and go out also need to keep to the right lane and straight. From here, we just keep maintain on the right lane and back to the school. Remember, the bump must be slowed down. After the second bump in front of this, you need to put the signal left. The reason we put the signal left is because of this lane most of the time is turning right at this traffic light. But now we need to go straight. So we need to tell other cars that we're not turning right. So that's why we need to put the signal left. Never ever cross the white line of the junction. We must stop before the white line. At this part also, you need to take care about the cars from the left side. Sometimes the car from the left side will turn to the right side, so they will cross over your car. So that's why you have to be careful. Okay, green light, we go ahead. After half of the traffic light, we off the signal and then put on the right side and then stop before the white line. You must stop, pick a stop here and then go ahead. Because due to this point you cannot see the cars, we need to go before the yellow line we stop. So we cannot stop inside the yellow box. This is failure. So once we have chance, then we go in. After this also, you have to follow back your lane. Always check the line on the floor. Okay, so you'll get a lot of answer from the floor. follow back to your lane in front and turn right. At this point you're almost 99% finished your on the road, but at last please don't hit the divider around at here. If you hit the divider at this, you will get failed. Okay, after finish this turn, signal left and then close to the left and stop your car and wait for instruction for the JPJ. So you stop your car here, put the gear back to the parking, handbrake up and wait for the instruction. That's it, is for Jalan 1. Okay.